been keeping tabs on you, Constantine.
I'm a fan of this, the character in general, John Constantine, aka Hellblazer comics from the Vertigo comics from the 90s and 80s. They had an animated movie. It's called City of Demons, and and basically it's a typical John Constantine thing where he has to make deals with devils and he screws them over and all that kind of shit. It's if you're familiar with Hellblazer comics, it follows very similar beats, all that. But I thought it was done cool, man, because it's a city of demons. But what it is it's LA. So he comes to LA. I forgot what happened. It was something where some weird shit's going on with demons and souls and all that shit. And he finds this devil, and this devil kind of hires him to do some shit. And but they end up fucking each other over. And then there's another Aztec demon that used to be like, I guess, the king of LA or before, human settlements and all that shit. So he's from that era. And so they fight him first. And then, it's just typical, Constantine shit, but it's done well, man. Like the animation. Okay. And so, yeah, if you guys are interested in that, just definitely watch it, man. I'm a fan of, did you watch the Keanu Reeves Constantine?
I did watch it. Yeah.
It's shit like that, basically. Yeah, it's shit like that. Except, Matt Ryan voices Constantine, so he has that British accent, so it's more true to the comics and stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's right. He is.
It's a little bit more humorous and shit. You know what I mean? But it's always kind of a downer too, though, because John Constantine, his thing is in the movie version of Keanu Reeves, it was different, but in the real version, he basically was trying to help this girl in the past when he was younger, and she had a demon in him, and he tried to use another demon to get her out. And what ended up happening, she ended up dying anyways. And she ended up being cast to hell. And so he kind of lives with that guilt. And so all of those stories center on that. It's always in the background. And he knows that when he dies, he's going to hell because of that. So that's another thing that is kind of like just in the back of his head.
Oh, so
I kind of, if you always see the artwork, it's always him featuring like skulls and shit and creepy looking shit. And my interpretation of that is like, because I'm drawing a piece right now on it. And the skulls and shit like that represent death, and they represent mortality, you know what I mean? And so when you see that around, it's kind of a reminder of where he's going. Like, you're gonna die and you're going to hell, and this is just kind of like a reminder. I think that's what it means, because I always see all his covers and shit always.
That's a good analogy, yeah. I think it makes sense.
Shit, yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking. I think I was just high or something. I was just thinking that shit. But that is a piece I'm working on. It's gonna be. It's creepy, man. It's that skull.
Nice.
I'm using the the TV show version of him, and it's a bunch of skulls and shit, but it looks cool, man. Like, it's based on a cover, I think, from the comics.
Okay.
And stuff.
Yeah. You have no idea what's out there.
We're messing with deep, dark magic here.